Charts hold critical importance in stock trading. Let us learn why. The importance of charts to a stock trader is the same as the steering wheel is to a car driver, or the compass is to a ship's captain. Without the steering wheel, the driver cannot drive his car. Without the compass, the captain cannot sail his ship. And without charts, a stock trader cannot trade stock. Let us find out why charts hold such critical importance in stock trading. In the world of stock trading, there are just three questions. 1. What to buy or which stock to buy. 2. When to buy. And lastly, when to sell. There is no fourth question we need to be bothered about. We must have crystal clear answers to these three questions before we embark on this exciting journey. And to find the answers, we need to acquire the two keys or skills. 1. Developing the skill to read stock direction accurately. 2. Developing the skill to identify, calculate and manage the danger or loss of capital. Luckily, nature has endowed us with these two keys in abundance, and we use them each day in our daily life without even being aware of it. Each day, all of us have to do many activities like going to the school or to the workplace or to meet some friend. We use our natural sense of direction and our natural sense of safety to reach there safely. In this class, we learn how to use them to our advantage in stock trading with mathematical precision. As we begin to learn finding the right answers to these three questions, we will also be acquiring the two keys or skills automatically. Now let us first understand the importance of the first question, what to buy or which stock to buy. Each country's stock market is flooded with hundreds of stocks of different companies. We can't buy all. In fact, there is no need to buy all. We all have limited money and time. We would like to buy the stock that offers us maximum profit with minimum risk of loss. We need a proper system or method to pinpoint our trading stock. Charts offer us that method. When markets are rising, common man looks for the answer from different sources, TV, friends, relatives, etc. And when markets are roaring high, everyone, including aunt, the waiter at the restaurant, is an expert on what to buy and will dish out advice. They may even chide you for not following his or her tip. In this class, we will learn how to decide which stock to buy. Having selected our stock, the next question is when to buy. Once we have selected our trading stock, we have to wait patiently for the right time to buy it. The right time is the time when the stock itself will offer the maximum profit potential with least risk of loss of capital. The answer to this question is a technical one which only people closely connected and passionate about the markets have. And the last and the most important question in stock trading is when to sell. The simple answer to this question is we sell when all the juice has been extracted out of the stock or when all the profits have been made. How to do that? The answer to this important question is only with the professional stock traders who have learned and practiced the art of stock trading each day. In the great ancient Indian epic battle Mahabharata, young warrior Prince Abhimanyu knew how to enter Chakravyuh, a military formation of the enemies, but did not know how to get out of it. He fought bravely, killing large number of his enemies, but since he did not know how to get out of the formation, he had to part with his life. When we are trading stocks, we too are in the war zone, and the common man who has not mastered the art of stock trading too gets killed because he or she does not know when to get out of the stock. Where does a common man get stuck, ending up losing all, blaming the markets for the rest of his life, and depriving his friends, relatives, and his own future generations from the benefits of stock trading? The common man buys a stock almost near the market top. Top is the place from where market heads down, as everyone has bought and no one is left to buy more. Having bought almost near the top, first he sees his stock soaring high for some time, but later the stock starts to fall down and now he is in loss. His mind gets numbed, he does not know what to do. Finally he leaves it to hope that his stock will rise once again. In the end he is left with a worthless piece of paper. He allowed his money to go down the drain. He is sad, angry, frustrated, cursing stock market for the rest of his life. He advises others that stock market is a dangerous gambling place. Why this happens to him? Why he ran into such losses? Let us understand what goes behind the scenes or how the stock market works. In stock trading, two very powerful human emotions are constantly at work. Every stock trader, be he a professional or a common man, is continuously seized by two powerful and opposing human emotions: greed and fear. What is greed? When one day the common man on the street finds that the stock he bought recently starts rising higher and higher almost each day, and he sees money instantly coming into his bank account, he opens his TV set, calls his friends to find out what is happening, and he finds whole world is buying stocks. Now he too wants to make more and more money by buying more and more stocks. He takes loan, sells his apartment, car to buy more stocks. In a situation like this, he is seized by this powerful emotion called greed. Conversely, when his stock starts falling and finds money instantly going out of his bank account, and in no time he is in loss, again he calls his friends and finds whole world is selling. Now he is seized by equally powerful but opposite emotion called fear. He sells out of fear at huge loss. Why did this happen? We need to understand what was going on behind the scenes. Everything that we see around us have their own natural characteristics. A flower radiates beauty through its varied colors and fragrance. The natural characteristic of fire is to give heat and burn everything in its path. Similarly, the natural characteristic of stock market is to go through cycles of boom and bust. When stock market rises to very high levels, it is called boom. Boom is followed by bust when stock prices fall sharply. The other term used for boom and bust is bull and bear. There is no fixed duration of these cycles, but generally they run for years. In general, boom periods are longer than bust periods. Boom phase is preceded by a dull phase in which stock market moves sideways within a small range of prices. Stock prices are highly volatile. One day stock prices are up, other day they are down. It is risky to trade and must be avoided. As economic conditions improve, professional buyers with big money enter and start buying stocks in large quantities. The general market breaks out of the range to the upside. Now the market direction has turned up. In stock market terms, it is called the beginning of a new bull phase. In bullfight, the bull lifts its opponents by its horns. In stock market, the big professional buyers lift the market up. That is why it is called bull market. Every bull market is not same in strength. Some bull markets are volatile, some are mild, some may be strong, and few may be ferociously strong or roaring bull market. It is same as in bullfight. Some bulls are weak, some are strong, and some can be ferociously strong. So, the nature of bull market varies in terms of intensity and duration depending upon the changes in economic conditions. As the bull market continues moving up, other professional buyers with large and medium-sized funds come into the market, lifting the prices further up and up. The common man on the street or amateur trader who did not take pains to understand the market is looking the other way. They are not interested in stocks as they are still nursing the wounds from the big losses during the previous bust. They don't have the skill to know that stock market has turned into bull phase. Even media is silent at this stage. Soon, market rises to unbelievably high levels. Now, most people connected remotely with markets like senior office people, doctors, engineers, etc. are talking only about the stock and buying them. The common man who helplessly watched the spectacular rise of the stock prices but did not buy due to fear of loss cannot bear it anymore. They start buying now in droves. They are caught up in huge stock buying frenzy. Uncle buys stocks, auntie buys stocks, sister buys stock, student buys stocks, shopkeeper buys stocks, shoe shine boy, waiters, carpenters, electricians, everyone buys stocks in the hope of making quick money. Now everyone on the street is an expert on stock market, dishing out tips on what to buy. Everyone is making money and partying now. They are no more interested in their old jobs. They eat, sleep and drink stock. Everyone is singing, such a beautiful world. They are completely ignorant about the dangers lurking around the corner. But soon the unthinkable happens. The stock market starts to fall. The market enters a bear phase. While bulls fight to lift up their opponents, a bear hunts by pinning his prey down to the ground. The bear hugs the stock market, pushing it down and down. This happens because of heavy selling by big boys or large professional buyers who bought at the bottom and now are selling to put real money into their pockets. Stock market is now reached its top and falling from there. With each passing day and week, the selling intensifies. The common man starts panicking as he or she can't bear the pressure of mounting losses. Again, this creates a market frenzy called selling frenzy, pushing prices further down. Once all selling is over, the stock market finds a new bottom. The same story is now ready to repeat itself once again at a later stage. There is actually nothing new to learn in stock market. It is the same old wine served in a new bottle. History repeats itself. This is what is called boom and bust, or bull and bear, or pump and dump. Now let us find out who made money and who lost money. Professional traders who learned the art of stock trading won because they bought near the bottom and sold at the top, creating phenomenal wealth for themselves. The common man or the amateur traders who did not bother to learn stock trading and treated markets frivolously bought at the market top and sold at the bottom, creating phenomenal loss. They engaged in something called emotional trading, which means trading on two powerful emotions, greed and fear, rather than trading as a professional. They lost all their life saving. All the stocks they hold now are just pieces of useless papers. They allowed their money to go down the drain. They cursed markets and not their incompetence. In all probability, they will never be able to recover their losses in their own lifetime, and no one knows when the stock market will rise up again and reach the point where they bought. Even if the stock market reached there, their stocks may never see the same level ever again. This is because in the preceding bust or bear market, old stocks are dead, and in the new bull phase or boom phase, it is the new set of stocks that will lead the rally. This happens because of changing economic scenario. This happened during the dot-com boom of 1990s, when the general technology stock market index in US, Nasdaq, rose by 400% between 1995 and 2000. The bust started in 2000. By 2002, Nasdaq lost a massive 75% from its peak. During the same period, individual technology stocks rose between 1000 to 2000%. In the bust, many of these winner stocks or companies failed and closed down, while many others fell by 70 to 90% from their tops. Please understand this simple logic. Our stock has to work much harder to recoup the loss, and at times the loss can never be recovered. Why? Let us assume that we bought a stock at 100 during buying frenzy near the market top and allowed it to fall to 75. The fall is 25%, but the stock needs to rise by 33% to get back to 100. If we allow our stock to fall to 50, the fall is 50%, but it must rise by 100% to get back to original level 100. And if we allow our stock to fall to 25, the fall is 75%. Now the stock must rise by 300% to get back to original level 100. And if the stock fell to 10, the fall is 90%. Now the stock must rise by 900% to get back to original level 100. Such rises may not be possible at all in one's lifetime. We can see from here the misery, the huge loss that novice traders can land themselves into if they do not learn to trade stocks professionally. Charts offer us that valuable tool to use so that we never land up in such mess. In my 15 years of stock trading journey, I have come across many so-called professional stock traders who had no clue about charts, but they still traded in huge quantities only to lose all their money. In fact, they were not stock traders, but pure gamblers trading on ego, greed, and fear. I made this section long consciously to make you understand the paramount importance of charts for we stock traders. If I had not done this, I would have failed in my duty as your trade guru.